Simon, who are the best 3 estate agents in the UK?
Oh! Wow! Oh God, we're getting good top trumps now. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of varying factors. Okay.
And the ability of them either being clients or buying you beer or champagne has no relevance.
Well, I can't think of anyone left now. Okay. That's really, really interesting as well. So the companies that Manning Stainton, and I have to disclose, Mark is a friend of mine, but he's become a friend because actually I have spent so long getting to know that business well, wanting, I mean, literally, I don't know if you know an agent called David Hardy, up in, amazing agent, kind of runs North Wales, market share like no one else, just going live with software, wanted to have a look at, agent there, and always my first one, regardless of location, go and see those. When we were doing the sales process, I used them as the case study.
This is Mark at Manning Stainton.
This is Mark at Manning Stainton.
Okay, so what does Mark at Manning Stainton do that others don't?
Well, first of all, he challenges himself. He challenges to, we spoke about in one of the other ones about intransigence and fear of change and what a big job it is to do there. That right balance of accepting and adopting technology where appropriate without being at the other end of the scale, whereas every week you've got something new on. So being very level-headed.
Okay.
Secondly, and just taking it back down to the basics, I've never seen a company, maybe that's not, but a company that looks after their staff and respects their staff quite so much as well. So, they that's always at the top of the mind. You only have to see anything on social media that shows you there. But, I don't mean to overplay this now, but one of the key things is they've got rid of those impossible, not I was going to say impossible, but big Chinese barriers that many of the biggest firms have. It is staggering in this day and age where you have a separate sales system, a separate system for lettings and accounts. So your client for life methodology and a single contact, that's out the window there. When pretty much every major package now is a single system. It's not good enough, guys. You need to have a single package these days. But then on top of that, what the next challenge is, as we've spoken about here, is so here's your CRM is the foundation there. And then the other cool thing is they have the website here. Now the website needs to be talking to the system now. They have that in play. They're looking at that. They've also adopted ActivePipe. So for the digital marketing side of things and communication, these are all now working together. Now, they're working together better than any other company I've seen in the UK, including, and this is the key thing, people that have actually created their own systems to try and make that work.
And you think that's down to Mark being the leader?
I think it is. Well, look, Russell set him on the right path with it. I think in terms of how they've got many brilliant people like that, Wendy as well. Mark himself, though, to take that view out and to challenge it, yes, is a key thing.
Okay, so Mark's one.
Yeah.
Who's number 2?
So it'll be an agency. Again, it'll be Robertson Michael Jackson. So part of the Robertson Jackson network there.
Where are they?
Mike down in South East London. You'll have to forgive me. Everything's just down south to me there.
Yeah, it is still here.
And then Mike Chana, who's the owner founder there, run by Simon Woodcock. This is again. This is they're slightly. They don't quite have that foundation in terms of everything working together there. But Simon's focus and adherence to training and getting the data right is second to none there. And knowing his numbers. I mean, I think just knowing your numbers, you almost. Is one of the key things. If you don't know your numbers, you're not going to be top of your game, are you? But what he used to do is REAPIT were well known for including training in their day. So we used to have, I think back then we used to include it every 6 months or something like that. It was amazing how often people would complain about the prices of our software, and then they'd come on board, but they wouldn't take advantage of the highest cost. Simon Woodcock would have that religiously queued up. Talking with the account manager, having that in there, because he understood those iterative improvements, helping people's usage of the software to get the data accuracy up towards 100% there, would have all the sorts of benefits he was doing there.
And who's third?
Foxtons. So,
really?
Yeah, so Foxtons, as I said, going back to again, I'm genuinely not interested. I quite like the cult approach, and I didn't say cult in terms of, it doesn't really matter what other people think about you as long as your team believe in it 100% there. So, but that thing again, Chiswick part where they have the client services department, where they've centralised so much of the things, is, you know, you can't really talk about this thing until you've actually been there. Everyone who's been there understands that there is just a gap. And look, we were talking about the 3 best agents in their specific niches and everything else, so I would still include them on that.
Thank you, Sam.
Cheers.